Unlimited Child was formed about 10 years ago. It's a non-profit organization that works with young children under the age of 6, and we make sure that children are school ready by the time they obviously reach school, because we know that early childhood development is the most important time in a child's life. So the growth that we've had has been absolutely phenomenal, and that's because we have a really great foundation that we work from. You know, a lot of people see us at this 1 million children right now, but what they don't recognize is that for 7 years we actually piloted this program. So working with Unlimited, who is a for-profit partner of ours, they have funded all of our operations for the first 7 years. We were able to make sure that the blueprint was absolutely, without a doubt, correct. Thereafter, we could look for other investment partners, because now when you're actually investing in children, your money is going directly to them, and that's how we are able to scale to such an immense amount. But it's all been through the wonderful partnerships that we've had. We've had many corporate partners, we've had many non-profit partners, and having this blueprint, it can be easily duplicated into any geographic context. When I say we work in a geographic context, we have to be agile in that context, because we know that everyone has a different context that they're working in. However, within our program, we have certain mechanisms of delivery that we know work. So we work almost as a social franchise, because the systems change that we need to have in our country is that children need to be school ready. How do we get them to be school ready? We unlock the potential of existing ECD centers. So these centers already exist, it's just that learning is not happening there. So we go in and we train the practitioner. Her training is obviously learning through play and incorporating that into lessons. We then make sure that every single toy and equipment is there for the practitioner, so that children are learning through play. And universally, children don't learn any different. They all learn through this play, and that's how they gain things like social skills, literacy skills, mathematical skills. So we make sure we do that. And I think in terms of the blueprint, what is so important, especially in a developing nation, which we are, we need to make sure that we mentor and coach, because nobody learns something overnight. We have to make sure that we are empowering people so that the gap is bridged. So when I say that we work in that geographic context, or any geographic context, it's also about understanding the true needs of that ECD center, and then using the universal tools that we all have to bridge the gap together.
At this ECD center, what we're doing is we're getting ready the kids to go to the other school. So we have a program on what we're doing since morning until the afternoon. It changed in a big way. I mean, the kids are enjoying the program. The equipment that we're using, it's kid friendly, and us as practitioners, we're very excited because we know what we're teaching the kids. The parents are very happy, I must say, because whatever we're doing here, the kids, they take it to home. You know, if for example the theme is transport, so we come up with a new song and we'll sing it here, and they will even take it home, and the parents will be saying, oh, the wheels of a bus go round and round, you know. Yeah, so it's very nice, it's exciting. The community where we are living in, I mean, the crime, it's very high, and the drugs are very high. So what we're doing here is like we're grooming them to become the better people.
Our program is mostly practical wise, so we're doing 3 days theory, and on the last 2 days we do practical wise, and we always encourage the peer education from the practitioner to another practitioner. After we finish our program, then we go to the center to see the implementation of the program, and we support the centers. Once a month we hold the clusters where we do all the practitioners come together share the challenges, share the successes, share the things that I've learned through us, and we're also learning from the practitioner as well. That's how we are. So the program, we're not like train and leave them. We train and continue to support them, and now we're kind of getting the number of the people from outside the community, besides having a program, starting to join our clusters because they're learning from the educators, from our practitioners that we have, and they share the news that no, you know what, we are part of the Unlimited, and here it is. We've got a lesson plan from the day one to the end of the year, so come and join our meeting. But it's taking that as a part of we need some extension to the different communities, to the number of ECD centers, to reach all the ECD centers. They've mentioned we've got 42,000 ECD centers, so it's a challenge for our organization as well to actually to reach all this number of children. To have that funding, it's actually number one, the children are ready to go to the mainstream school, so to the main school, and literacy and numeracy. Most of our resources, they cover literacy and numeracy because we always encourage the children to talk when they're doing the different resources to the senses. And literacy goes a long way from being able to do the literacy, and it's moving to reading. So that starts from the foundation. Generally, women will run the ECDs, but now I've seen the male part of them joining, which is very nice. Most of the time, the child has been raised by the mother at most, but when the father figure is there, so we've got like, I would say 2%. We already have males, but it still needs to reach more males to be part of ECD, to see the importance of having an early childhood ECD center and part of the program as well.
For more stories like these, go to www.social-tv.co.za. Subscribe to us on YouTube and follow us on our social mediums.